Hey guys, it's Ish at Ish's Tactical Solutions, and today we're going to do a first quick review, whatever you want to call it, on the brand new 6mm ARC. And when I say brand new, it's probably been out now about 9 months mainstream. I'm sure some other people had it long before, but this one actually completes my 15 cartridges that I was after. I've been after for a long time. I just wanted to make sure I had the best cartridges possible, and this is what I fell into. I actually promised that I wouldn't go past 10. Now I'm saying I'm not going to go past 15, but I guess that's for a later video. Anyways, this is the 6mm ARC, and today what we're planning to do, we're going to talk about it a little bit, and then we're going to take it out. We're going to go ahead and do that 5-shot grouping from 100 yards. That way we can get an idea of how well it's doing. I will say this before I talk about the bullet. I built the gun. Just like I always do, I put a test scope on it, and then I check functionality, or how well the gun's going to function. And this thing functioned perfect. No adjustment on the gas blocks. No, I didn't have to put a type of adjustable gas block anyways on there. Just put a regular gas block, and it functioned great. Like you would think, it takes the 6.5 Grendel bolt in it, and that's where I was a little scared. I know when the 6.5 Grendel first came out and I was building them for people, I had to do a lot of gunsmithing. Not a lot, but some gunsmithing to get some of them to function. Then as time went on, the magazines, the bolts, the barrels, the spacing, everything got better with it. And it just became that much better of a bullet or a cartridge. And it's why it's one of my favorites now, is because of not just how well it performed, because back then it was a big deal. You know, we all knew that the 6.5 Grendel performed great. It just, I was having function problems, just like a lot of people were. And we had to do some gunsmithing. And then, of course, whenever you sell guns or you build them like I do for custom, you don't want to be giving somebody a bad rifle. So a lot of work went into them. This thing right here did not require much work, and I'm very happy for that. The thing functions perfect right as I put it together. Everything that I've done, perfectly done, good to go. All right, so let's go to it. Now, like I just said, the reason I'm comparing it to 6.5 Grendel is because it is using the 6.5 Grendel's case. Right there. And it is using a 240 or 243 6mm bullet. And that, to me, is just awesome. So we've already kind of had to put up with the 6.8 casings building bullets behind it. The 224 Valkyrie is probably the most popular one coming out of it, but now you have Mad Dog Weapon Systems doing the GPC family. And I am a fan of the 6.8, but I will all day long tell you that I am a bigger fan of the 6.5 Grendel. And that is because of its performance. Now they are doing a 6mm that can also be shot out of it, and they're calling it the 6mm ARC. So what we have here is we have the Hornadies. Make sure I'm saying this right. 105 grain boat tails here, and they claim that they are shooting 2,750 feet per second out of an 18-inch barrel. That's what we have right here. I think that's 18-inch. Honestly, no, don't hold me to that. I assume that they got that out of an 18-inch barrel. It does not say that. So we're going to assume that it is. Later on, different reviews, we may put it on the Kano if we're feeling like we're having issues. So, like I said, this is just an initial review. I just love this idea. What a great way for me, anyways, to kind of end my AR-15 families and start getting into the AR-10, AR-308, as I promised I was going to do before, and I never have. So I think that is awesome. This thing supposedly is staying supersonic out to, I think, 1,300 meters, 1,300 yards. I'm not sure which one. And supposedly is a great long distance gun. I have watched this on coyote hunting and I am impressed. Color me impressed. I mean, I'm telling you what, the people using this, and I don't know if they're just showing good footage or not, but man, does it do a job on those coyotes that they showed. So we're going to play with this. We're going to do a lot of things. I got one built here now, so we can start playing around with it. I can already tell you it's going to hold a pretty good grouping, because even with my 3 to 9 test goat that I put on here for the testing, all right, it performed great. In fact, this isn't even my gun. This isn't even my make. This is for a client. I gave him a pretty good deal so that I could build my own. I wanted to paint and stuff, but I wanted to get everything out before I go to work again. So I gave him a good deal. That way I could, if he let me test it first, or make a review on the test. I test all my guns, but to do a review. So that's where we're at right now. So this won't be the gun that you see on the results after this, but we'll make sure we build one just as good, if not better, just as good. And I'm gonna go with that 18-inch barrel as well. I just wanted to paint it all my furniture and stuff that I really got into painting and stuff here in the last couple of years. So I wanted to do that, and I knew that was going to take some time. Anyways, like I said, it's got a 6.5 Grendel casing, a 240, 243, or 6mm bullet in there. This one is, again, 105 grains. I know they're already coming out with a lot of different ones, and it's still shooting accurate. That has been my biggest complaint about the 224 Valkyrie. I think that it is a very, very accurate bullet with a very touchy 1 to 6, 7 twist out of an 18-inch barrel, shooting 90 grains specifically from Federal. It's crazy how limited it is, even though it is a great bullet or cartridge. This right here, people are claiming it doesn't matter what you're shoving in it. Of course, the twist of the barrel does matter, but the length of the barrels, it's only changing so much. We will later on, we'll take it out, we'll do the 300 yards, we'll challenge it against a 6.5 Grendel, we'll put it at 400 yards, and maybe even 800. We should be doing 800 again here soon. We kind of lost our 800 range from mountain to mountain out here because of all the rain here lately, but we will get it back, and we're going to put this thing through it. And then of course we're going to take it out hunting too. So if you want to see some of the results of this, we'll probably put it on here on the next review or something like that, the challenge test, or maybe even someone sends me some specific bullets for it. But for the most part, we're just go to our Midnight Thud hunting channel. That's the name of it, Midnight Thud, on YouTube, to check to see any results. All right, let's talk about the gun real quick. Like I said, it's an 18-inch barrel. All right, I went ahead and I put, for the client, I put a longer, instead of a 15 and a half, I think I went with a 16.25-inch handguard here. That's the reason it's coming out there. It's just a regular bird cage up on the top there. So, all right, and the rest of it's usually like what we got. Put a pretty good trigger in here. One of the ones I take from ALG, and I put the JP Enterprises on, and then I do some trigger work on there. All right. The only thing different from this gun than any other gun or 223 is the barrel, and the bolt is a 6.5 Grendel bolt. That is it. That's all that changes. All right. Most importantly, to know what's going on in the scope, we got a regular Viper 1. This is my client scope. Now, I'm always a big Vortex fan anyways, but it's got the 44mm objective, 4-16 power with adjustable turrets. So we've got a nice little level on there as well. Anyways, we are going to take her out to 100 yards now and show you what she'll do. Alright guys, just got done shooting 6mm arc at 100 yards, 5-shot grouping. And this is what we done. Alright, if you can see right there, you got two off to the left, the little ones in the red, one's a little out, one's low left in the red, and one's inside of it too. You can see that's a double right there. And then we got a flyer low. That's gonna be just over an inch. Alright, so you can compare. That's my thumb. In fact, that's probably just an inch because that red's an inch itself. So you're looking at a 1 MOA 5-shot grouping. All right, out of this gun, 6mm arc, and with one flyer, I felt like I was shooting pretty good. So I'm going to say that the flyer's actually done. But here is what you do need to know. We're only on shot like 25 of this gun, so this gun is not even close to wore in, and it's doing 1 MOA. We'll be under it. I promise you that here soon. Anyways, give us a like, subscribe, make us a favorite. God, family, country, all in that order. Thanks for watching.